Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode number 113, I want to say, of Tommy Maroon Sports Show right here on WCTV. Always great to be here. Always great to be here, including the Cleveland Indians, which is what we're going to talk about first. Yes, sir. Let's go Indians. Here's a picture right there on your screen. It shows none other than Emmanuel Clase right there. And Ahmed Rosario leads us, in average with 287. He also has 742 OPS and 6 triples. Jose Ramirez has 20 stolen bases and over 20 homers, 32 homers to be exact, and he's walked 57 times. Franmil Reyes, one of my favorite players, 88 hits, 27 home runs, 72 RBIs. And then there's good old Miles Straw, 288 average, 7 swipes, and 761 OPS. Of course, Clase right there, 21 saves, 63 Ks, 1.02 whip, walks and hits per inning. Brian Shaw with 66 games, a 6-7 record, has given up an opponent average of .225, which isn't really the worst, but not the best. Kind of mediocre, I guess. Blake Parker, 34.1 innings, 10 walks and 26 strikeouts. And Cal Quantrill, one of my favorite pitchers on this team, 4-3 record, 3.15 ERA, 101 strikeouts. And first things first, the Cleveland Indians against the Kansas City Royals. And things were all good for the good guys because we got the sweep done. Oh man, we sweep again.
It's sweeping time. Gotta sweep.
Yu Chang, the home run, 2 RBIs in Game 2. We were down 3-0 at one point in Game 2, and Owen Miller had a 3-run bomb in Game 3. And T-Mac, Tristan McKenzie, went 6 innings in the third game, gave up 1 run and 2 hits. I tell you, Tristan McKenzie. Tristan McKenzie's better than Tracy McGrady, in my opinion. He's the real T-Mac, Tristan McKenzie. Indians at the Red Sox, and we almost got swept to Boston. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Lost the series 2-1. Of course, Jose and Austin had home runs in Game 1. Red Sox scored 5 runs in the 7th inning of Game 1. And then Franmil hit a game-tying home run down to our last out in Game 2. And then Alex Verdugo walked it off. Franmil Reyes hit a home run in that game, and they didn't walk it off. The Red Sox weren't able to walk it off. They cut it close. J.D. Martinez hit a home run that made it 6-5. But fortunately, the good guys wanted to win, and we got the job done. Indians against the Twins. We're losing the series 2-0. In the words of Sonic, that's no good. But you know what is good? We did set the record, team record for most consecutive games with a home run at 20. However, it ended last night due to the fact that we got shut out last night. Good heavens. Getting shut out is never fun. Harrison Valley, not really the best outing, but yeah, again, not the worst outing. 2 runs surrendered in 4.2 innings, which, keep in mind, he's coming back from an injury. I'm happy Aaron Savali's back. He didn't do that bad. My fantasy team really needs to come through, and he is on my fantasy team. Cal Quantrill's on my fantasy team. Speaking of Cal Quantrill, I think he's starting tomorrow, I believe. Yes, he is. He is starting tomorrow. Let's look at how well I'm doing. I'm winning 6-1, huh? I like seeing that. Against a team that's rather dead. I'd be in the playoffs if the season ends today, which I'm happy about. And, of course, there's the NASCAR playoffs, including the Cookout Southern 400 at the track. Too tough to tame, Darlington. And how tough was it to tame? I don't think it was tamed at all. That's right, folks. They Hamlin won for the first time all season. First win of the 2021 campaign, of course. Hamlin also won Stage 1. Kyle Larson won Stage 2. Of course, Larson finishing in second place. Ross Chastain surprised people by finishing in third. And Darlington, woo-wee! Talk about a race, because the Darlington Motor Speedway was cruel. The track too tough to tame. Alex Bowman blew a tire and hit the wall with 16 laps left 16 laps into the race, I ought to say. And then on lap 31, Michael McDowell hit the wall. And Kyle Busch crashed on lap 125. And then on lap 200, there you see a bit of a restart right there. William Byron hit the wall heading into turn 1, and Ryan Blaney split out on lap 318. Chase Elliott, the defending champion, was involved in a crash just 11 laps later. All of those racers are in the playoffs. Well, it's definitely a crazy race, and next week is going to be even crazier. It's a short track at Richmond. They're doing more laps than miles there, I believe. Kyle Larson is the pole winner out there. That should be fun, in my opinion. I'm very excited for it. Looking at it, Kyle Larson is leading it. It will be this Saturday night at 7:30. I can't wait to watch it. Well, I'll be at Medina's Ken Duke Stadium because of marching band, so I won't be able to watch it. I know, disappointing, but what's not disappointing is that I'll still be able to give you the commentary on it. No one's season is over yet, despite all the crashes, but Denny Hamlin couldn't be any happier. Watch that ending. He's able to hold off Kyle Larson. Look how he holds him off in the track. Too tough to tame, and gets a little spacing towards the end of that. And of course, now that we've done the Indians and NASCAR, time for my picks. That's right, Tommy's picks. This is how stuff looked in week 3. Highland beat Brunswick in a great game, 28-23. It wasn't the best start for Highland, but the second half was really good for the Hornets. And then St. Ed's beat Mentor 47-7 on a Saturday night at North Ridgeville, where St. Edwards just showed Mentor no mercy. Speaking of no mercy, I see you guys didn't do that well, 35-0. But of course, still a respectable team nonetheless. Stowe took down Solon 50-28. Strongsville beat Brecksville Broadview Heights 37-21. And Cleveland Heights took down Euclid 46-14, and Chardon beat Ursuline 36-27. Avon crushes Glenville 55-18. And how about those Elyria Pioneers? They are 3-0 on the season. A 37-0 win over Lorraine. How about that? Graham Med Park with their first win of the campaign. 34-27 win over St. Francis de Sales. And Nordonia is doing really well. I think they're undefeated. They are knocking on the door of the top 25 as they beat Mayfield 28-20. They are not in the top 25. Yvonne Lake, number 8, beat Tiffin Columbian 31-14. I got that right. Same with Olmsted Falls beating Norwalk 35-25. And, of course, Hudson beating Warren Harding 17-10. Then you have college football, which is 36-31. UCF wins that. Ohio State's able to take away a win from Minnesota by winning 45-31. Penn State and James Franklin finally won a big game. Holy cow, he actually did something good for once. Taking down Wisconsin 16-10. Michigan beat Western Michigan 47-14. Alabama beat the tar out of Miami 44-13. Cincinnati beat Miami, Ohio 49-14, and they took home the victory bell. Iowa takes down Indiana 34-6. Texas beats Louisiana 38-18. And Auburn straight up murders Akron 60-10. That propelled Auburn into number 25 in the AP poll. I still can't believe Akron got walloped that bad. I thought maybe, just maybe, we would win it, but no, we didn't. Texas A&M, meanwhile, pounds Kent State to the floor, 41-10, or should I say the grass and turf, because this is a high school football game. And then USC also does the same thing to San Jose State, 37, putting them to the turf. And Georgia beats Clemson in a sloppy 10-3 game, where the only points came on a pick six thrown by Clemson's DJ Uiagalelei. That is a fun name to say, may I say. UCLA upsets LSU 38-27. Coach O can't be happy about that. And Coach Kelly was not happy with our win against Florida State. My goodness, I was so scared. I thought we were going to blow at 41-38 Florida State. Thank the Lord. They froze their kicker, and it missed. Man, oh man. Brian Kelly said he thinks that his entire team should be executed after that game. I mean, that was a sloppy game, and that was a scary game, in my opinion. I didn't think we were going to win, but when we did, last week recap, I went 11-3 in high school football with 13 points. Got my lock of the week correct and upset of the week correct. And I got Cleveland Heights, Berea Mid Park, and Strongsville wrong. So that means on the campaign I'm 34-12 with 39 points in the high school football season. College football also went 11-3, but I had 12 points because my upset of the week, Louisiana, was wrong. My lock of the week was Ohio State. I was also wrong about Penn State and UCLA. Time for Tommy's Picks featuring the NFL because the NFL is going to be packed tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait. I have a lot of games on slate out here. Cincinnati Elder going up against St. Ed's. I'm picking Cincinnati Elder as my upset of the week, mainly because Cincinnati Elder is home, and St. Ed's is going to have to go on a long trip down southwest. Yes, sir. And then Stowe against Medina. Big game out there. I'm picking the Stowe Monroe Falls Bulldogs, for they are home. And then you have Brunswick against Wade Toledo, and I'm picking the Brunswick Blue Devils to win it. And speaking of winning, Hudson's my lock of the week. They are going to win it against Twinsburg. And then number 20, Highland against Talmadge. Talmadge somehow not ranked despite being 3-0 on the season. I am picking Highland to win it. We're going to go 4-0, baby. I think we're going to do something good out here. Please, for the love of the Lord, I hope it happens. Norrow against Nordonia. I'm picking Nordonia to win that. Archbishop Alter playing Archbishop Hoban. I'm picking Archbishop Hoban to win that. And then Euclid playing St. Ives. I'm picking St. Ignatius. And then Berea Mid Park plays Elyria. I'm thinking the Elyria Pioneers take that game. And then the big one, Avon against Avon Lake, number 7 against number 8. Two big rivals going at it. It should be a fun one. But I'm picking the Avon Eagles to win it. Midview play Golbstead Falls Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs are going to win. Barberton against Roosevelt. My pick goes with the Barberton Magics. I think the Magics have the magic to win. Aurora against Copley. That is going to be a great game in which, in my opinion, the Aurora Green Men are going to win to kick off American Conference play. You guys, Wadsworth against a struggling Brecksville Broadview Heights. Two teams struggling hanging in this game. One of them will hopefully win this one, unless if they crazily tie, which I doubt will happen. I'm picking Wadsworth to win. And then Warren Harding against Massillon Washington. I'm picking Massillon Washington to win that. And then Massillon Perry playing Cannon McKinley. I'm picking Cannon McKinley for the win right there. College football. Ohio State plays Oregon in a big game at the Horseshoe. I'm picking you guys. I think the Buckeyes are going to win. Notre Dame playing Toledo. Who do I think is going to win it? I think it's going to be Notre Dame, even though we played like unbelievable slop during the first week of the season against Florida State. That really scared the tar out of me as a Notre Dame fan. Michigan State against Youngstown State. My lock of the week going to be Michigan State. Northern Illinois playing Wyoming. I'm picking Northern Illinois. I just think so. And then UConn against Purdue. UConn is just not that good at all. They didn't even play last year. I'm going with Purdue. Cincinnati against Murray State. Picking Cincinnati. My upset of the week. I think Akron can do it against Temple. Will they do it? I don't know. What I do know is that Akron has only won one game within the last 3 years, 2019, 2020, and 2021, which is very sad come to think about it. They entered their only win against Bowling Green with a 21-game losing streak, which was the longest at the time. It's just not been fun to be an Akron fan, but still. Iowa State against Iowa, interstate rival, where I think Iowa State being home is going to have the momentum. Arkansas against Texas, picking the Texas Longhorns. And that school up north against Washington, I think Michigan can win it. Arizona State playing the running Rebels of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I'm picking Arizona State. Now time for the NFL. First things first, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are the most overrated team in the history of sports. I'm picking the Buccaneers. The Texans toast because they are absolutely atrocious against another atrocious team being Sucksonville. I think Trevor Lawrence and Sucksonville are going to win despite having Travis Etienne out for the entire season. Hail to the football team. They are playing the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm picking the Chargers to win. I really hope the Chargers win because guess who has Justin Herbert on their fantasy team? Me. I have him on my fantasy team. Then the Colts play the Seahawks, and it'll be a good game there. Carson Wentz is going to start it, so I'm picking Seattle, though. And then the Panthers play the Jets. Suck. They really do. I'm picking the Panthers to win that game, but that's just in my opinion. The Bungles play the Vikings. That is not going to be an easy game for the Bungles. I'm picking the Vikings to win it. Titans against the Cardinals. That should actually be a good game. I'm picking Tennessee. And then the loser Lions going to go up against the 49ers. A 49ers team that's healthy once again. I'm picking the 49ers. And then the Bills against the TikTok losers. I misspelled losers. Oh, my God. Fire me now. My lock of the week going to be the Buffalo Bills winning it. And then the Chokers against Die Eagles Die. Die Eagles Die should win against the Chokers. You know who the Chokers are, the team that blew a 28-3 lead. Chiefs against the Browns. Upset of the week. I'm calling it. Browns win. They beat the Chiefs. We're going to make a win happen. We are going to win and get revenge on the Chiefs for the no call last year. Because there was no call last year. And that really makes me mad. And that's going to put the Browns with some vengeance. A lot of vengeance. And we're going to go out there and we're going to win Sunday. And we're going to beat Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. And that is what is going to happen. Patrick Mahomes is going to be crying back home. He is going to be so upset. He is going to be so sad. Baker Mayfield is going to have 3 touchdowns, because Nick Chubb is going to have 2 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns, 2 for Chubb, 1 for Kareem. 42-38. Browns win it. Browns will win it 42-38. Mark it down. Mark it down. We will beat the Chiefs in the first time since 2004 with Jeff Garcia, in which the last time the Browns won a Week 1 game, and we are going to win it. That is something I will say. The Browns will beat the Chiefs. And then here we go with the rest of the picks. Saints against the Packers, picking the Packers to win that one. Giant losers against the Broncos, I'm picking the Giants. And then a team that's missing Tom Brady against Free Willy, that's right, Miami. I'm picking Free Willy to win that, baby. And then the Rams against the Bears, I'm picking the Rams. The Ravens against the Raiders, I'm picking the Ravens. Well, I forgot to do my fantasy team of the week, but I'll try to remember next week. All right, there's Channel 8's Friday Night Touchdown, in which you get to vote for the game of the week, and I have been ballot stuffing on behalf of my friends. Look at that. Highland is winning it. Oh, wait, Highland's not winning it. Highland's not winning it. That's bad. We're losing by less than 200 votes. Everyone stop what you're doing right now and vote for that team in second place. Vote for that matchup in second place, okay? Because I'm doing it right now. And as I ballot stuff, this is Tommy Maroon here wishing you a great rest of your day. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day. So long.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.